Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. So the Nets starting five. The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Ben Simmons is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Claxton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Here we go.
And for Las Vegas, they've got Christian Wood. Edwards is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Schroeder. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shoots from the line. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
Well, a little bit of a comfort zone for Dennis Schroeder. He just needs just a touch of separation, and he's ready to fire.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now here's Edwards after Ben Simmons' miss. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Simmons on the wing. Wood covering. Thomas kicks to Bogdanovich. Thomas against Bogdanovich. Clock is at 3. Takes the 3. Cam Thomas, and that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
So it's Las Vegas now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Down low. Here's Edwards. No one on him, and he makes the easy one.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Oh, here's Edwards. Pass to Wood. Here's Giannis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Milton wide open, he fires, and the Nets miss again. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Edwards. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Edwards got 5 now.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Schroeder surveying the floor. Milton in the corner. No good, unable to end this run. Las Vegas leading by 4. Giannis outside. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. The little short-range fadeaway off target. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Schroeder in the corner. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Antetokounmpo dishes to Edwards. And he finishes nicely on the layup. He has 7.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards in the painted area is going to be a force. Size, strength, and hops. Look out.
Pass to Johnson. Out left to the wing. Nobody near Schroeder. A 3-ball. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Claxton.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside Edwards. For the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Now Bogdanovich. Nothing on the board. Claxton the pass to Johnson. A 3 from Bogdanovich. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Up top, Edwards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Las Vegas shooting their first free throw of the game here.
At the line for your home team.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Las Vegas. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Las Vegas?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Now an update on Ben Simmons from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Nets let me know the status. And after looking at it, he's told me that it doesn't appear as serious as they initially thought. He won't play any further tonight, obviously, and will be out for quite a while. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
So for Brooklyn now, the guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Williams is out there with Johnson. And it's Sharp in at the center. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Brooklyn trails by 6. Outside Thomas. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Thomas got 6.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Thomas against Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
And, Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Trendon Watford's checked in for the Nets. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And so it's Brooklyn with it, trailing by 5.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
For 3, Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Outside Thomas. Schroeder setting the pick for Thomas. Back to Schroeder for 3. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Edwards. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Edwards got 9 points in the quarter.
And there's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Thomas against Edwards. 13 feet away. Thomas, no good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Enzo Thomas will bring it up for the Nets. 7-point differential. And then Thomas with the jam.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. It's Edwards on the wing. The tray. Edwards with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Connect, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. The Nets also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. And it's Bogdanovich in for Williams. Brooklyn trails by 3. Under passes to Watford. And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
And Claxton throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Edwards, no good. 1:09 left in the first half. It's Schroeder with the drop. And it's good for 2.
This guy has quality wingspan for his size. Dennis Schroeder can adapt and adjust to defensive pressure.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Now here's Giannis. 7 points in the game. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Pass to Watford. Bounce pass, Thomas. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the half. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Schroeder, left side, goes up the baseline. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Outside, out of the Kumbo. Out to Russell. Here's Connect. Here's Giannis. Buried. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. Going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Las Vegas. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Antetokounmpo out there with Williams. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich. Then it's Russell. And it's Edwards in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Schroeder, Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Johnson kicks it over to Schroeder. Pass to Claxton. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Strong move inside by Edwards.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And Las Vegas making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Johnson outside. And the Nets miss again. And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
For 3, Edwards. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 6. Thomas, no luck. And here's Las Vegas. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Edwards with the floor spacer.
This guy, when he steps across half court, he is within range. Anthony Edwards, my goodness.
Russell against Schroeder. Bogdanovich passes to Schroeder. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Edwards looking it over. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
Doesn't matter where on the floor Anthony Edwards is. That shot mechanic's so pretty, so fluid.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Las Vegas. A 14-2 run over the last bit. The 3. A rebound by the Nets. And Thomas, here we go. Over Edwards. Thomas, no good. Las Vegas leading by 12. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Thomas against Edwards. Schroeder outside. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Lays it up off the glass. Schroeder's got 12 in the game. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:25 left here in the third quarter. Here's Jones. Lets it go from deep. Las Vegas again missing. Brooklyn trails by 12. The drive by Schroeder. And Jones pulls it down. 58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Las Vegas again missing. Jones against Schroeder. Pass to Watford. Inside. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Schroeder kicks to Milton. The 10-footer. Vanderbilt with the rebound. And here's Las Vegas. They're on an 18-6 run. Jones with it. Hasn't made one yet. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Williams. Three-pointer. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Whitehead. Sharp out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the 1.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Las Vegas will go for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Antetokounmpo comes in for Murray. Edwards has come in for Connect. And it's Russell in for Cason Wallace. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. On the wing, Giannis. And a flush by Antetokounmpo!
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Schroeder. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside, Edwards. Fires from deep. Rebound, Brooklyn. To the paint. Here's Milton. And the lead is down inside single digits. He got his first 2 points. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. They've led by as many as 14 points. From the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Edwards got 32 points in the game.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Shake Milton. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said, we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Brooklyn trails by 10. Inside, there's Whitehead. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
And here's Edwards. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Schroeder. Buries it from three-point range. Now just a 5-point Las Vegas lead.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Las Vegas leading by 5. Here's Giannis. Using his size, Giannis.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Sharp. Johnson comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Bogdanovich is checked in for Williams. And Thomas subbed in for Whitehead. Offensive rebound. Takes it out to Schroeder. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Outside Edwards. Giannis sets a screen for Edwards. A three-pointer, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
1:19 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Schroeder missing. Las Vegas leading by 7. Here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
Thomas down low. Edwards there. Thomas, no good. Thomas gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go, around 37%. Antetokounmpo against Thomas. A rebound by the Nets.
Home team. Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first personal foul.
It's the first that brings them within 8.
At the line for the away team.
And so he makes both from the line. .41 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Johnson wide open. He fires. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And he banks in the layup. And now an 11-point Las Vegas lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And the layup's good off the glass. We see Las Vegas taking the W here. Some good competition with the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game.